Hey, by now the light is blinding me, but we got to get these videos out. I, what's up? Who are you? Introduce yourself. Do you know me? You know me? You neighbor, non-neighbor? What's up? Associate of a neighbor, friend of a friend on the show? That was a lie, because we ain't got no goddamn friends. Black women don't have friends. Where you been, girl? But welcome. We will be your neighbor and we'll welcome you accordingly. Hope my neighbors make you feel welcome. You know, we do what we do, how we do, but people kind of get on our nerves, especially black women, because we be embarrassed and ashamed. But that ain't the, that could be this video. I'm your nosy neighbor lady, shout out to neighbor lady show. It's a harsh reality. It's easy to forget, and it's easy to target black women, but that's not the video. But it's always easiest to blame black women or easiest to target black women, which we blame and target black women on this show. We uplift and tear down black women on this show. We talk about real issues facing black women every day. I hope y'all vote for a month of December, which is technically tomorrow. So that would be nice of you. Just click a click. I know it might be hard for black women to click a click for a black woman, and I dare not ask for a like. You can vote or like, but if you have both in you, that's a beautiful thing. But if you have one, that's fine. If you have none, we know black women hate is real. Ain't nobody no liars over here. When I start lying, y'all gonna know it, because I'll be paid. So there is a harsh reality where black women have to realize that some black women will be left behind. But then there's also another dynamic, and we're referring to left behind as in interracial dating or divesting. I'm not a real divester. I'm a transitioning divester. It's actually a hard process and hard work, because when you know better, you do better. Some people know better and fight the knowledge. When people are saying, oh, those people don't like you, girl, and you say, yes, they do, that's hard to accept, because you're going to fall out with your family, you're going to fall out with your friends for your views, because people say the views are extreme and radical, and they are extreme and radical for people to believe that black women can go on to live happy lives without black people who hurt them, tear them down, and treat them poorly. So I gotta take this out because I want to see y'all. I want y'all to see me. And that glare. But I do feel like, is it easier to act like this narrative don't exist if it's a narrative of rhetoric, true, false, fake news, or is it reality TV, or is it not reality TV? Things on the news, I am sad to report that some of it's fake news, but a lot of it's real news, because they report it on the news. They do try to find credible sources and witnesses, and oftentimes those sources are reporting that black women are being hurt, black girls are being hurt. But is it easier to act like it don't exist? Yes. So I will not fault these women for not wanting to accept a harsh truth or harsh reality that is hurting and damaging to your psyche. And then we have women saying, I want to get married to a black man and black king, black love. And you're saying that's not possible. You're telling me a lie. Because it's easier to stick with the same thing I've been doing. It's easier to stick with the same people I've been knowing, despite the times that they've hurt me and will hurt me and tear me down and exploit me and use me, and I'm no good to these people unless I'm giving something. But this is our breed. This is our makeup. This is how we were born. This is how we were bred. So to bump up against a psyche that I've been doing XYZ so long, and then you tell me I can't, or that it's not working, or it's detrimental, or it's harmful. These women are just taking the easy way out. And some days I sit and, as your nosy neighbor lady show, like this video for transparency, if you will, I would appreciate it, or if you feel comfortable with transparency or honesty. But I often say you have to lie to yourself to be in Blackistan, which you do. But when you wake up and realize, it's almost like really a twilight zone. Because you wake up you, but everything else is different. But they have the same faces, but different behaviors. Just because you have made a decision for your life to want better or happiness or love or joy or peacefulness or pleasantries or hell, even some money to buy more toiletries. It's just, these women, I don't fault these women. That's why I could never be that mad at mammies. Because we still have some mammy entrepreneurs. They do get in the system and embarrass us and try to say they sons as a judge or twerk as a senator or twerk on their kids because I guess their black king don't want them, even though people tell them their black king don't want them. But it's just a black kingdom for me that is dismal, black, and darkness to the abyss. Have y'all ever seen Darkness in the Abyss? That means you can't see shit. We do curse on this show. It's 18 and older. But I can see where these women can get comfortable and stagnant because the black community has a history of stagnation. Nothing has changed. Stop the gun violence. The drugs. But nobody knows who's doing these things. So when they say name your predator, name your... they'll never name their victim because their victim is many and far spread across black women, girls, and black ladies, where black women are convinced and convicted to keep it a secret because it's their fault. And black women are blamed and isolated in their own families for tragedies that have been forced on them, tragedies that have happened to them. But when they have the courage to speak up or the courage to use their voice, they're shamed, shunned, or said you don't know what you're talking about, or you're crazy, or there you go with that shit again. That's why there you go, you're beautiful. Why are you wasting your time? Because it's easier. The familiar is easier. The unknown is hard and scary. And I understand. Because at this point, I do feel like and have days where I wish I never knew anything about my whole family and all the relationships I've had. I'm forced to question every relationship I had and were my kids all anchor babies that didn't work out, and sorry for the system because the black man couldn't trap me. But I have children that are growing up. You think I'm finna do the thun? But do black women want to choose to do that for their ego and pride, just to say I got a black marriage or a black king or black love? Why would you fuck up a good thing that's a good thing to you because black women don't deserve anything? We did our black women deserve video. We did our black woman humiliation kink. We did black women emotionally slutting. We did black women control issues with unemployed men. But this video is sympathy because I understand a need to want and stay and work what's working or not working, because black people function in dysfunction. So while we working something that's not working and grinding for something that's not going to happen and believe in something that's not there, that's why we believe in, I love my Christians. I don't want to do this to y'all, but I sat in my car while I was on the road. God, for all the good I done did in my life, this is what I deserve now. Thanks for being a God that black women want to see. And they money. And never. And then, too, I'm not even mad at God all for me. I'm mad at God for y'all. Because where the fuck y'all husband? I didn't never want the husband. But I'm mad that they selling y'all that shit and ain't even no men in the church. But then you can say, oh, they selling them that. Or you can say, they not selling them nothing. They want to believe it's all these good black men that's not already married in the church. So that's where and why I get mad at black women and be ashamed and embarrassed. Because ain't no black men in the church. If we want to lie and say these pimps and players are black men in the church who are not just pimping and playing and going church to church. So I talked to God, and God still didn't send me no check. And I still want some money. Oh, you can't ask God for money. Why not? He God. He know I'm broke. A motherfucking new coat ain't gonna help my life. I need a coat. I want a coat, but that coat costs money. And I want the coat I want. I don't want no shit somewhere that's discarded or whatever. And if it is, that bitch better be pink and green. If I find it on the side of the road, I'm going to let y'all know what to update and say what God said. And I'm not against y'all religion like that. But some of y'all just sell y'all dreams. And I understand why. Because I'm wondering like, oh, at least with God I had more hope. But did the hope produce a check? I still had to go to work. Still got racial. I'm not racial. I'm going to do beauty discrimination at work. Because we did that video. Is it beauty discrimination or racism? So I'm glad I got a word for it now. Because motherfuckers ain't against motherfuckers all the time because they black. Sometimes it could be because you're stupid. Let me stop. No, it's true though. If you always say stupid shit, that's kind of annoying, and it's like, yeah, stop. I don't like you now. Well, I be feeling like that. I don't know if nobody else feel like that. They don't have to be up to par, but some shit, common sense just not common with black women. That's why we have a whole channel. Look, that's how Miss Shelby Beauty be saying, welcome to my channel. Anyway, support a black woman creator near you. I'm a black woman creating black women content, hoping that it can be of value, of substance. This video is a bit hard, and it's always hard, but I don't want to mislead y'all and make y'all think XYZ about me, but I just could understand the wanting to keep the peace, the wanting to have a friend or a family member and acting like this and that and didn't happen, and then we got to fight and wait and hide the hate, and then the hate come out in anger, and then we fight, or somebody be in jail, or somebody be off the earth, and we got to act like we don't know why. But I guess whatever. Get along, be alone, whatever. Go on here, whatever. This video is a ploy for understanding, even with bringing up Christianity. We agree to disagree. If y'all don't like that I'm not no Christian, when God sent me a check that never came, that supply all my needs that I didn't work for, all my needs that I ain't work for, I'm coming right back today. And I'm still where I've been waiting. Or I'm not doing God right, or is God not doing me right? Or y'all not praying right, or I didn't pray right. Huh? Did my prayer make a father be a father, or did the statistics say black men are not fathers? I did a video on black women impregnate themselves. Who was on there 15 times? Y'all boy, the black man. The black man can. With no fucking views and 3,000 subs and 780 views. And that's why it's like the black man can get 3,000 subs. He only got 781 views, so that means nobody want to see him. Y'all want to see me, but y'all don't want to give me y'all sub. So how could I not talk about y'all hatred? It's not retaliation. It's to understand y'all mind. Y'all like me enough to look at me daily. Y'all don't like me enough to support me or want a black woman to have shit. If y'all for the black king, help pick up where y'all black kings left off. I got fucked by black kings. We cursing this show as 18 older. I got fucked and sucked by black kings. So can y'all send him some money for y'all black king to send me some money? Or maybe he ain't kinging right. Because our whole show hope they get a woman with a lot of money. So they can black king right to my child support. So I hope all the black queens, I seen that on the show. Quangz. Saw that on the girls panel. Not the Quang. Quang-a-lang. I was just like, no. I don't know why I wanted to say that. Before the black women, kangs and black quangs, and all these good black dog-a-lang, they don't pay no fucking bills. I just here, put it on the camera so I can put my bill up here so it won't get paid.